How to level up your life and break free from fear. Wake up from survival. Let me ask you something simple. Are you living or are you only surviving? Many people wake up every morning with a heavy heart. They think about bills. They think about problems. They think about what might go wrong. Fear becomes the first voice they hear. Fear follows them to work. Fear sits next to them at dinner. Fear lies beside them at night. This is not weakness. This is survival mode. Survival mode is the first level of life. It is the place where you fight to stay afloat. You focus on money. You focus on safety. You focus on tomorrow. There is nothing wrong with survival. Every human begins here. A baby cries for milk. A child looks for protection. We all start by trying to stay alive. But there is a danger. If you stay in survival too long, you forget how to dream. You stop asking, what can I become? You only ask, how can I get through today? And slowly, life becomes small. Maybe you know this feeling. You work hard, but you still feel behind. You try your best, but fear whispers that it is not enough. You want peace, but anxiety lives in your chest. Fear is powerful. It keeps you alert. It keeps you cautious. It keeps you safe. But fear was never meant to be your master. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack every day. Inside it are worries, doubts, and old failures. You carry it to work. You carry it into conversations. You carry it into your dreams. After some time, you forget how heavy it is. You think this weight is normal, but it is not. You were not born to live under constant pressure. You were not born to feel trapped. You were not born to shrink yourself. You were born with power. The first step to leveling up your life is simple. You must see where you are. Ask yourself honestly, am I living in fear? Am I making choices because I am afraid to lose? Am I staying small because I am scared to try? Awareness is the beginning of freedom. When you see your fear clearly, it loses some of its control. Fear often lies. It tells you that you are not ready. It tells you that you are not good enough. It tells you that others are better. It tells you that failure will destroy you. But fear does not know your future. Fear only remembers your past. It repeats old stories. It shows you old pain. It tries to protect you from embarrassment. Yet growth is always uncomfortable. Every strong person once felt afraid. Every confident speaker once shook with nerves. Every leader once doubted themselves.
The difference is not the absence of fear. The difference is action in spite of fear. To break free, you must build stability. Stability is your foundation. It is the solid ground under your feet. Think of a tree. If the roots are weak, the tree falls in a storm. If the roots are deep, the tree stands strong. Your habits are your roots. Small habits, daily habits, quiet habits. Wake up at the same time. Make your bed. Drink water. Move your body. Plan your day. These actions look simple. They look ordinary. They do not feel powerful, but they are. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, your confidence grows. Every time you save a little money, your anxiety shrinks. Every time you choose healthy food, your energy rises. Stability removes chaos. Chaos feeds fear. Order feeds strength. You cannot control the whole world, but you can control your morning. You can control your effort. You can control your attitude. This is how you level up from survival. Not with a giant leap, not with sudden success, but with steady steps. Imagine a person who decides to change one thing, only one thing. They wake up 30 minutes earlier. In those 30 minutes, they read, they think, they plan. After 1 week, nothing dramatic happens. After 1 month, they feel clearer. After 1 year, they are a different person. Leveling up is quiet at first. It feels slow. It feels small. But small steps create distance, and distance creates transformation. Fear wants quick comfort. Growth requires patient effort. You may say, my situation is too hard. Maybe it is. Maybe you carry responsibilities that others do not see. But even in the hardest life, there is one thing you still own: your choice. You can choose to complain, or you can choose to act. You can choose to blame, or you can choose to improve. You can choose to wait, or you can choose to start. The moment you choose action, you move upward. Do not wait for fear to disappear. It may never fully disappear. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is walking forward while your heart beats fast. Picture yourself standing at the edge of a dark forest. The path ahead is unclear. You hear strange sounds. You feel uncertain. You have two options: stay where you are forever, or take one step into the forest. The first step is always the hardest, but once you take it, you realize something powerful. The darkness is not as deep as you imagined. Every time you face fear, you shrink it. Every time you avoid fear, you feed it. So start small.
Speak up once. Apply for that opportunity. Learn that skill. Say no to what weakens you. Say yes to what strengthens you. You do not need to become fearless. You need to become stronger than your fear. Strength grows through repetition, just like a muscle. At first, lifting weight feels heavy. Your arms shake. Your body resists. But if you train every week, the weight that once felt impossible becomes easy. Fear works the same way. Face it gently. Face it daily. Face it with intention. And slowly, your mind changes. You begin to think differently. Instead of, what if I fail, you ask, what if I grow? Instead of, what if they judge me, you ask, what if I inspire someone? This shift is powerful. Leveling up your life is not about becoming perfect. It is about becoming braver. When you move from fear to stability, something beautiful happens. You breathe easier. You sleep deeper. You think clearer. You begin to see possibilities. And once you see possibilities, you cannot go back to a small life. Part 1 is about awareness and foundation. It is about leaving survival mode. It is about building roots. It is about taking responsibility. You may still feel fear. That is normal. But now you know this truth. Fear is not your prison. It is your starting point. In Part 2, we will go deeper. We will talk about desire. We will talk about discipline. We will talk about the habits that turn potential into power. For now, ask yourself one question. What is one small step I can take today? Take it, and your life will begin to level up. Part 2. Master your desire and build unshakable discipline. Now that you have built a foundation, something new begins to wake up inside you. Desire. Desire is not the enemy. Desire is energy. Desire is movement. Desire is the voice that says, I want more. When you leave survival mode, you stop asking, how do I survive? You begin asking, how do I grow? This is a powerful shift. You want a better job. You want a stronger body. You want respect. You want freedom. You want a life that feels bigger than yesterday. This is natural. Every human heart carries desire. Without desire, there would be no progress, no invention, no art, no business, no improvement. Desire is fire, but fire can cook your food, or it can burn your house down. If you do not guide your desire, it will guide you. Look around the world. Many people are controlled by desire.
They chase money without peace. They chase attention without self-worth. They chase comfort without growth. They run fast, but they do not know where they are going. Desire becomes dangerous when it is blind. You buy something new. You feel happy. After a short time, the happiness fades. You want something else. This cycle never ends. If your happiness depends only on what you get, you will always feel empty after you receive it. So how do you level up instead of getting trapped? You must train your desire. There are two kinds of desire: healthy desire and destructive desire. Healthy desire pushes you to improve. It says, I want to become stronger. It says, I want to learn. It says, I want to contribute. Destructive desire whispers differently. It says, I need this to feel important. It says, I must impress them. It says, I cannot be happy without this. Healthy desire builds you. Destructive desire controls you. The difference is intention. Ask yourself, why do I want this? Is it to grow or is it to prove something? When your desire is connected to growth, it becomes powerful fuel. When it is connected to ego, it becomes a trap. Imagine two people who want success. The first wants success to look better than others. The second wants success to build a better future for their family. Both work hard, but their inner experience is different. The first feels pressure. The second feels purpose. Purpose strengthens desire. Ego weakens it. If you want to break free from fear, you must connect your desire to something meaningful. But desire alone is not enough. Desire gives you direction. Discipline gives you power. Many people are excited at the beginning. They set goals, they feel motivated, they promise change. After 1 week, energy drops. After 1 month, excuses grow. After 1 year, nothing changes. Why? Because motivation is temporary. Discipline is permanent. Motivation is a spark. Discipline is the engine. You cannot build a strong life on feelings alone. Feelings change every day. Some mornings you feel inspired. Some mornings you feel tired. Some days you feel confident. Some days you doubt yourself. If you only act when you feel ready, you will stay average. Discipline means acting even when you do not feel like it. Discipline means choosing long-term success over short-term comfort. You want to sleep more, but you wake up early. You want junk food, but you choose healthy meals. You want to scroll for hours, but you read and study instead. These small choices shape your future.
Imagine two paths. The first path is easy every day. The second path is hard every day. After 1 week, both paths look similar. After 1 year, the difference is clear. After 5 years, the difference is dramatic. Easy choices create hard lives. Hard choices create easy lives. This is the law of discipline. Discipline feels uncomfortable in the moment, but comfort today often creates pain tomorrow. When you build discipline, something powerful happens. You start trusting yourself. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, your self-respect grows. Self-respect is quiet power. You do not need approval. You do not need applause. You know who you are becoming. And this confidence breaks fear. Fear grows when you feel weak. Fear shrinks when you feel capable. Capability comes from preparation. If you want confidence in speaking, practice speaking. If you want confidence in business, study business. If you want confidence in health, train your body. Confidence is built. It is not gifted. Discipline builds confidence. Think about an athlete. Before competition, they train for months. They repeat movements thousands of times.
They build strength slowly. When the big moment comes, they are not calm because they are fearless. They are calm because they are prepared. Preparation defeats panic. When you prepare daily, fear loses its voice. You begin to say, "I can handle this." Discipline also protects your future. Many people live with regret. They say, "I wish I had started earlier. I wish I had taken care of my health. I wish I had saved more money." Regret is the cost of undisciplined living. But when you build discipline now, your future self thanks you. Imagine meeting yourself 10 years from today. Will that future version smile with pride or look back with disappointment? Every habit you build today is a gift to that future person. Discipline does not mean living without joy. It means choosing meaningful joy over empty pleasure. There is deep satisfaction in progress. There is deep peace in control. When you know you are improving, you walk differently, you speak differently, you think differently. Your identity changes. You no longer say, "I am trying." You say, "I am becoming." Identity is powerful. When you see yourself as disciplined, you act disciplined. When you see yourself as strong, you act strong. So build proof. Wake up on time. Finish what you start. Train your body. Train your mind. Do it again tomorrow and the next day.
Consistency beats intensity. You do not need extreme action. You need steady action. Remember this. Desire sets the target. Discipline builds the bridge. Without discipline, desire becomes frustration. With discipline, desire becomes achievement. And when you achieve small wins, your belief grows. Belief is the enemy of fear. Fear says you cannot. Belief says, "Watch me." As you master desire and discipline, you begin to feel different. You feel stronger inside. You feel less reactive. You feel more in control. You are no longer pushed by fear. You are pulled by vision. This is a new level. But there is still more. In part 3, we will move beyond personal success. We will talk about influence. We will talk about purpose. We will talk about living a life that matters. For now, focus on this truth. Control your desire, strengthen your discipline, and fear will slowly lose its power over you. You are not weak. You are in training. Keep going. Part 3. Build a life that matches your power. You have faced fear. You have taken small steps. You have trained your mind. Now it is time to build. Leveling up is not only about courage, it is about direction. It is about creating a life that reflects your growth. You are not the same person anymore, so your life cannot stay the same. This is the stage where you design your future. Not a perfect future, a real one, a strong one, a meaningful one. You do not drift anymore. You choose. First, you need vision. Vision is a clear picture of the life you want, not what others expect, not what social media shows, your life. Close your eyes. Imagine yourself 5 years from now. Where do you live? What work do you do? Who are you with? How do you feel when you wake up? Do you feel calm? Do you feel proud? Do you feel free? That feeling matters. Your vision is not only about money, it is about identity. Who are you becoming? A confident speaker? A disciplined worker? A calm leader? A healthy and focused person? Your future starts with identity. Say it clearly. I am becoming someone strong. I am becoming someone disciplined. I am becoming someone brave. Your words shape your mind shapes your actions shape your life. Now turn vision into goals. Goals give your vision structure. They turn dreams into plans. But be careful. Do not create goals that scare you so much that you freeze. Create goals that challenge you but still feel possible. Break big goals into small steps.
If you want to improve your English, study every day for 30 minutes. If you want to get fit, walk every morning. If you want a better job, learn one new skill every week. Small actions build big change. Consistency is more powerful than intensity. You do not need to work 16 hours a day. You need to show up every day. Even when you are tired, even when you doubt yourself. This is where real power grows. Discipline is not punishment. It is self-respect. When you keep your promise to yourself, your confidence grows. You start to trust yourself, and self-trust is the foundation of success. Without self-trust, you quit. With self-trust, you continue. Next, protect your environment. Your environment shapes your behavior. If you stay around negative people, your energy drops. If you scroll all day, your focus disappears. Choose your environment wisely. Follow people who inspire you. Read books that challenge you. Listen to ideas that expand your mind. Your brain is like soil. Whatever you plant will grow. Plant strength, plant hope, plant courage. Now let us talk about failure again. Failure does not disappear when you level up. It changes form. You will try bigger things. You will face bigger challenges. That means bigger risks. But you are stronger now. When you fail, you do not say, "I am useless." You say, "I am learning." Every mistake carries a lesson. Ask yourself, what did this teach me? What can I do better next time? Growth requires reflection. Many people repeat the same mistake because they never stop to think. You are different now. You reflect, you adjust, you improve. That is evolution. Another key to leveling up is service. When you help others, you grow. Share your knowledge. Encourage your friends. Support someone who is struggling. You do not need to be perfect to help. You only need to be honest. When you lift others, you lift yourself. Your life becomes bigger than your fear. Gratitude is also powerful. Be grateful for small wins. Be grateful for progress. Be grateful for lessons. Gratitude keeps your heart steady. It reminds you that you are moving forward. Now let us speak about patience. Growth takes time. Trees do not grow in one night. Muscles do not grow in one workout. Confidence does not grow in one speech. Everything meaningful requires repetition. There will be days when you feel slow, days when you feel stuck. Do not quit on slow days. Slow progress is still progress.
Remember who you were before you started. Remember how far you have come. Celebrate that distance. Leveling up also means letting go. Let go of old excuses. Let go of old habits. Let go of old identities. You are not the scared person from the past. You are someone who faces fear. Do not return to small thinking. You deserve expansion. Take care of your body. Sleep enough. Eat well. Move your body. Your physical energy affects your mental power. A tired body creates a tired mind. Respect your health. Take care of your mental space too. Limit negative input. Take breaks from noise. Spend time in silence. Silence builds clarity. In silence, you hear your true voice, and your true voice is stronger than fear. Now ask yourself one more question. If I continue this path for 1 year, where will I be? See it clearly. See the stronger version of you. See the calmer version of you. See the successful version of you. That person is not far away. That person is built one day at a time. You do not need to become someone else. You need to become more of who you truly are. Power is not control over others. Power is control over yourself. When you control your focus, your habits, your emotions, you win. You win in silence. You win in discipline. You win in growth. Fear may still whisper, but now you answer with action. You wake up and move. You doubt and still try. You fall and still rise. That is real strength. Life will always test you. There will always be uncertainty. But you are no longer waiting for perfect conditions. You move anyway. You begin before you feel ready. You speak before your voice stops shaking. You apply before you feel fully qualified. That is how you break free. Not in one big moment, but in many small, brave decisions. Every day is a new level. Every choice is a step. You are not trapped by your past. You are not limited by fear. You are a person in motion, and motion creates momentum. Momentum creates confidence. Confidence creates opportunity. Opportunity creates transformation. Look at yourself now. You started with fear. You chose courage. You built discipline. You created vision. That is leveling up. Your journey does not end here. Growth never ends. But now you know the path. Face fear. Take small steps. Train your mind. Build with purpose. Serve others. Stay patient. Keep moving. One day you will look back and smile. You will see that the person who was once afraid became powerful. And you will realize something simple and beautiful. The next level was always inside you. You just had to step forward.
If this video inspired you or helped you learn something new, please take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Motivation to Study English for 30 minutes every day. Your support is the energy that keeps us creating better and more meaningful videos every single day.